Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 5. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released March 20th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with All New X-Men number 9. The original 5 X-Men get new costumes. Series main artist Stuart Eminem returns, and Mystique makes her big move. We've got Avengers number 8, System Failure. The Avengers face off against the Worldbreaker, discover the imminent threat to the Avengers world. Watch as we get our first hints at the hidden connections between the events of Avengers and New Avengers. Next, we've got Cable and X-Force number 6. A new arc begins. Great jumping on point. Cable's team loses a member as Colossus goes to jail. We've got Captain America number 5. The Odd War of Dimension Z begins. Zola's terrible experiment and the indigenous creatures give birth to a terrible new foe. No flesh escapes the patchwork. Captain America vs. Jet Black with the fate of Ian in the balance. A young Steve Rogers must help his family to survive the worst year of the Great Depression, but how far will he go? We've got Captain Marvel number 11, New Deathbird. Terror from the skies as Captain Marvel confronts a new version of an old foe. Can't keep our girl down. Captain America gives Carol new wings in the form of old wheels. What would happen if your enemies knew your most dangerous secret? Captain Marvel is about to find out. We've got Daredevil number 24. Fateful news about someone close to Daredevil. Will Matt be forced to abandon his Daredevil identity? We've got Dark Avengers number 188. Marvel's dirty half-dozen go to war with Iron Man. As the world crumbles, what's up Moonstone's sleeve? This March, Jeff Parker, Neil Edwards, and Evil are our only hope. We've got Deadpool number 6, the epic finale of Dead Presidents. Not everyone gets out alive. I mean, besides the presidents, duh. We've got Indestructible Hulk number 5, Hulk vs. Atuma. What is the secret of lost Lemuria? Atuma's schemes guarantee death for all air breathers. We've got New Avengers number 4, World Eater. The Illuminati have learned that Earth is the center point for the death of the universe. If this is true, doesn't that mean destroying it might save everything else? Enter the World Eater, Galactus. Next, we've got Nova number 2, a boy, a helmet, and an intergalactic legacy. Sam Alexander isn't just any 15-year-old. He's just been recruited to the Nova Corps, the universe's police force. What do you get when you pair a raccoon, a green alien lady, and a scared teenager? An amazingly awesome origin tale. We've got Savage Wolverine number 3. Shauna and Wolverine are separated, and Shauna teams up with Amadeus Cho. Secrets about the island are revealed, but only bring up more questions. And in this issue, a hero will fall. We've got Superior Spider-Man number 6. Laugh it off. The new supervillain duo Jester and Screwball are punking heroes across the internet, and now they've set their sight on Superior Spider-Man, who is so not good with that. Next, we've got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 21. Venom War continues. As his father lies in critical condition, Miles is desperate to solve the mystery of the new Venom. How does the villain know so much about Miles? Miles turns to the one person who can help him, Gwen Stacy. We've got Wolverine MAX number 5. The final showdown between Logan and Creed. Logan finally learns the truth about Mariko. Just when the chapter on his past is closed, a new mystery begins. We got X-Factor number 253. Hell on Earth War continues. The story years in the making continues here as X-Factor struggles to stop the Lords of Hell from tearing the Earth apart in their battle for dominance. Wolfsbane fights for the life of her son, Tyr. His birth signaled the start of the war, and now she needs to keep him from falling into the clutches of those who would kill him to end it. And as X-Factor is caught in the crossfire, a member of the team falls into Hell's clutches. And we've got X-Termination number 1. The X-Termination event starts here, joining together the teams of Astonishing X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, and Extreme X-Men, and spinning out of the pages of Uncanny X-Force. Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler just wants to get home, and he doesn't care if he takes out our world to get there. Wolverine vs. Nightcrawler. Out in trades this week, we've got Daredevil by Mark Waid, Volume 3 trade paperback. Daredevil and Spider-Man form a shaky alliance with not one but two Punishers when Frank Castle and his killer-in-training Rachel Cole Alves nearly kill the Man Without Fear in an attempt to obtain the Omega Drive. In a last-ditch effort to end Megacrime's manhunt, Daredevil convinces the heroes to attack the rival crime families, drawing them in to witness the Drive's destruction while turning its secrets over to the Avengers. But the plan goes pear-shaped and Daredevil's life hangs in the balance when one hero betrays the group in exchange for the power to bring the international criminal network to its knees. Plus, Matt Murdock enjoys a first date with Assistant DA Kristen McDuffie until the Black Spectre shows up looking for the Drive. Collects Daredevil number 11 through 15, Avenging Spider-Man number 6, and Punisher number 10. We've got Deadpool Classic Volume 8 trade paperback. The new Weapon X program has come knocking, and they won't take no for an answer. But Deadpool's okay with becoming a secret agent, even alongside this cutthroat band of villains and lunatics, because they've offered him the one thing he wants most in the world, a cure for his ravaged face. How far will Deadpool let the deranged Weapon X program go to hold on to his good looks? And what happens when they start crossing lines even the merc with a mouth isn't comfortable crossing? The funeral of Deadpool, that's what. Plus, it's Deadpool times 4 as our hero returns again, and again, and again. When T-Ray arrives for a final showdown, how many Deadpools does it take to light up a screwball? Well, how many you got? Collects Deadpool number 57 to 64. We've got Gambit Volume 1, Once a Thief trade paperback. When Marvel's premier thief sets his sights on his biggest score yet, he may just end up in over his head. Desperately seeking a means to destroy a pilfered artifact that's cursed him, Gambit journeys deep into the Guatemalan jungles in search of a lost temple, but finds an ancient god monster accidentally loosed on Earth. It's going to take more than just playing cards and Southern Charm to get out of this one. Then, coerced by a criminal mastermind, Gambit is sent to the United Kingdom to heist the greatest weapon in the history of man, Excalibur. Can the Raging Cajun dupe his extortionist while also escaping with a clear name, or will Pete Wisdom and MI-13 find him first? Collects Gambit number 1 through 7. We've got Invincible Iron Man Volume 10, Long Way Down trade paperback. He's quit being sober. He's quit being an Avenger. Will he really quit being Iron Man? Tony Stark's life is spiraling out of control, or so it seems. As his deadly chess match against the Mandarin reaches its fateful crescendo, will Tony's inscrutable strategy result in a hard-fought victory or utter defeat? What of Pepper, Rhodey, and the Stark resilient team? With revamped rogues from Iron Man's past on the loose, and the murderous spy master finally making his move, all their lives are at stake, and one will be a horrible casualty in Stark's war against Hammer Industries. If quitting on everything is the price Stark is willing to pay to win, will the cost be too steep? Collects Invincible Iron Man number 516 to 520. Next, we've got Marvel Masterworks The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 15 hardcover. Peter Parker's life has never been easy, but it's hard to take a turn for the worse when your dead girlfriend shows up on your doorstep. Oh, then there's that famous Parker luck, which means it does. It means, Spidey, you've been cloned. The Amazing Spider-Man launches into the storyline that shocked the comics world. The scheming jackal takes our hero through the ringer as he not only must face his greatest personal tragedies, but also has to battle through the Scorpion, the Tarantula, and himself. You'll also enjoy the blossoming of Peter and Mary Jane's relationship, and even their first kiss, as well as the return of the Shocker and the Sandman, and more. Collects Amazing Spider-Man number 143 to 155 and material from Marvel Special Edition Treasury number 1. We've got Secret Avengers by Rick Remender, Volume 3 hardcover, The Rise of the Descendants. As Father launches his invasion, a terrible new Avengers foe is born. Beware the bite of the Black Ant. Can the Marvel Universe survive the plague of contagious robotic evolution merging the descendants with all humanity? And how do you stop a plague that's already begun to spread? Torch, Venom, and Valkyrie infiltrate the rebel robot base, but are Lord Ultravision and Monarch Machine Man friend or foe? And when Torch must choose between mankind and the perfect future Father will create for all automatons, which will he pick? As Black Ant and Hawkeye face off in the ultimate showdown, the Master Mold rises over New York, and the only way to stop it is to kill the Torch. Collect Secret Avengers number 33 to 37. We've also got Superior trade paperback. 12-year-old Simon Pooney was a normal kid with a great life until multiple sclerosis hit. He lost the ability to walk, went blind in one eye, and sometimes could barely speak. Every night Simon would pray his multiple sclerosis somehow would go away. Somehow turned out to be a magic monkey named Orman who granted Simon one wish, and with that Simon stood transformed into the real-life version of Superior, the legendary comic book hero. Simon spent one glorious week saving those in need, averting natural disasters, becoming the most beloved man on the planet. But Orman ominously cautioned Simon all would be explained in 1 week. Will Simon be forced to go back to a life in a wheelchair after being the world's greatest hero? Faced with adversity, will he prove himself to truly be Superior? Collects Superior number 1 through 7. And last we've got Winter Soldier Volume 3 Black Widow Hunt trade paperback. The search for the Black Widow is on, and the Winter Soldier is on trial, with help from the Widow's friends and Avengers teammates Wolverine, Captain America, and Hawkeye. But who is hunting the hunter? Her mind cracked and warped. Can Bucky save the Black Widow from herself? As the hunt reaches its shocking end, Bucky must decide whether he's willing to sacrifice everything to help his love. And even if the answer is yes, can the Black Widow even be saved? Master Captain America and Winter Soldier writer Ed Brubaker finishes his critically acclaimed run here, and no one escapes unscathed. Collects Winter Soldier number 10 through 14. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to see everything that I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.